Hey guys, what's up? Wagwan, it's Nikki and Richie. Welcome back to our channel, Flixbox Impressions. Today we have an interesting video. It's called Cameroonian Speak Tamil, and this was requested by Krish Gokul. Let's get it.
Cameroon is a country situated in the northwestern side of Africa and is surrounded by Nigeria in the west, Chad in the north, Central African Republic in the east, Gabon in the south, and Congo in the southeast. Recently, Mr. Dinesh Kumar of SRM University had sent me a video link saying that the African children in the video speak Tamil words. We took it for analysis and found that the land was a Tamil land long back, and the language they speak is just a distorted Tamil. In the following, we shall prove that it is so using the video produced by Nova. There are more than 200 ethnic groups in Cameroon. This video is about one of the 200 ethnic groups in Cameroon. We realize that if we spend a few months with the Cameroonians, we can show that every word that this ethnic group utter is a deformed Tamil word. For now, we are showing, with the help of the video by Nova, a set of words that stand out clearly, revealing its origin. The yellow color subtitles are from us, while the white color subtitles are from the producers, Nova.
This is like Tamil Creole. Okay.
First of all, these people are mountain people, and hence are the tribals, and hence the language has not been lost like the languages of the plains in most places on earth. But these hill tribes speak a deformed dialect of Tamil language only. In fact, all the tribal languages, like the Australian Aborigines, Easter Islanders, Mayan, Red Indian, Basque, African tribal languages are all deformed Tamil language only.
Really?
You would know that this is true after watching this video.
Alright.
Alright.
These people live around the mountain called Mandura Mountains.
In the Central African nation of Cameroon, along the Nigerian border, are the Mandura Mountains.
It is pronounced in English as Mandura. This word itself is a Tamil word. As you can clearly see, these mountains are not rocky mountains. They are covered by sand or mud, which is very obvious. Hence, these are sandy mountains. Sand or mud in Tamil is man. Tur means deposits or settlements in Tamil. Manturda or Manturi means deposited or settled with the sand in Tamil. Manduri Mountains means mountains deposited with the sand. Manduri Mountains deformed to Mandura Mountains.
This is the home of the Mofu people. For generations they farmed this land. Their main crop is sorghum. In the native language, it's referred to as millet.
Again from the video, it is clear that the main crop is sorghum, which means millet in English. Sorghum is a Tamil word, and it means the same as in Cameroon, and it is also one of the main dryland crops of Tamil Nadu.
And you can eat it.
Look, the black ant, Marokoteng, is already stealing the first seeds that we planted. This ant and the Dlurba termite are the ones that bother us the most. They eat.
Underground, the rain brings temporary chaos to a nest of black ants called Malokoteng.
They can swim.
They refer to the black ant as Malkote or Malukote. Mal in Tamil means black.
Okay.
Kotti in Tamil means sting in English.
Oh.
Kotti became Kote. Hence, Malkote means black sting.
Oh, makes
This
sense.
is a pure Tamil word, and Malkote is called in Tamil Nadu presently as Kotterumbu. Erumbu means ant, and hence Kotterumbu in Tamil means stinking ant in English. In
Kutembu.
Tamil Nadu itself, Kotterumbu deformed to Katterumbu. Thus, Malkote is a Tamil word, and that too a chaste Tamil word.
That one was the movie.
Weeks go
so
by.
far, very deformed.
The ground is dry. It needs water. The ground is dry. It needs water.
The old woman takes a handful of soil, inspects it, and says, Tara Barbara. He means that the soil is without moisture. Here, Tara means Tarai in Tamil and means the ground soil. Barabara in Tamil means an adjective meaning dryness. These kinds of adjectives or verbs in Tamil are called Iratai Kalavi as per the Tamil grammar, which is unique to Tamil. Crackers explode with the sound pada pada. Trees break with the sound mala mala. The sky thunders with the sound tada tada. Here, Vara would not have any meaning standing alone. But when it doubles like Vara Vara, it means the sound made by dry materials. For instance, Vara Varandu Kanji Pochu means dried without any trace of moisture. Vara Vara refers to the sound that moisture-free dry grains make while handling them. Coming to the sound Va, as per the standard deformation scheme, Va becomes Ba. Hence, Vara Vara becomes Bara Bara. Hence, Tara Barabara means that ground soil, that is Tara, is dry without moisture, that is Barabara.
Oh,
Hence,
I get it.
Tara Barabara is actually a deformed Tamil word.
Tara bara bara.
I think that's too many syllables.
Grandfather, what is this insect?
The boy is showing an insect to his grandfather and asks him, what is this? He says the same in chaste Tamil as, Idi Enama.
Indiana.
Idianama.
I like that too.
Grandfather, what is this insect?
The children keep looking. And as they do, they find other insects that attract their attention for much more satisfying reasons.
Puri. Puri puri. Oh, okay, so puri. Catch.
Pudi.
Puri.
Here, while playing, they are crying Pudi Pudi, means catch, that is a chaste Tamil word.
Puri.
Pudi.
They are also crying Ingirku Ingirku, meaning
Ingirku,
it's here,
Ingirku.
it's here.
Ingku.
And this is again a Tamil word.
Ingku.
Ingrid. Okay. Ingrid.
Here they say Adiyanama.
Adianama.
What is that? Which is again a Tamil word.
Adianama.
Already
the first
say
word
that the black
changed.
ants are called Malkote, which is a chaste Tamil word.
Okay.
Hence, we can surmise that the red ants should also have been called by a Tamil name.
Jaglavak, we need you. Jaglavak, we offer you the ochre that you like. Jaglavak, hear our prayers. Here are the termites that are bothering us. Jaglavak, drive them from this house forever. Jaglavak, I give you the ochre that makes you invincible. Fight for us.
The battle begins. The termite mound is well guarded, and the soldiers are up to 10 times as big as the Jaglavak ants. A single snap of a termite's jaw is enough to cut the body of its tiny assailant in half.
Wow.
The ants attack strategically. They immobilize the termite soldiers by grabbing onto their legs and their antennae. Highly developed senses of smell and touch are essential to both sides in the battle. Once a termite soldier is overwhelmed, the ants use their sharp teeth to tear apart the joints of its thick protective shell.
Here we see that Jaglabak means red ants.
Yeah.
I was
Jaglabak.
initially bewildered as the name sounds so distant to Tamil. But I believe that it should have deformed from some Tamil word only. To find out the original Tamil word, I started working on how the Tamil words generally transform. For instance, Sa of Tamil would deform to Ja, like Salam becoming Jala. The sound Ga and Va interchange, like Magan becoming Mavan. We have already seen that Va becomes Ba.
Yeah.
Using these transformations, we can work back to find the real Tamil word behind Jaglabak. The word turns out to be Sevalavak. It was actually called Sevalavai. Sevala means red and Vai here means bite. Vai actually means mouth in Tamil.
Vai.
The Tamil word Vai has different
Sevala-
meaning depending on the
Sevalavai.
context. Vai means language. For example, Aram
Okay.
plus Vai, Aram Vai, Aramaic.
Ah,
Vai means entry point.
interesting.
Moham plus Vai, Mohavai, refers to the entry point of the river into the sea. Vai means bite also, because mouth can bite also. Hence, red ants was called Sevalavai in Cameroon in the long past and it deformed to Jaglabak. Finally, we shall prove that the very name Cameroon is a Tamil name.
I didn't know that.
Kamam, which means love, also means village in Tamil, as it is a place all people live with mutual love. The Tamil word Kamam deformed to Kramam or Gramam through the tongue of the Indo-Aryans in India. Hence, Kamanur refers to a dwelling place where people live with mutual love. Kamam plus Ur, Kamanur. Here Ur means a village in Tamil. Hence, Kamanur is a standard Tamil name. Now just exchange the positions of N and R in Kamanur. That would become Kamaru. Kamanur becomes Kamaru. This kind of deformation of
It's like a
words
puzzle
also
coming together.
occurs.
Yeah.
Another interesting point to consider here is the Russian word comrade. It refers to a friend who
Come on.
shares mutual love and concern. You would have seen communists addressing each other as comrade. Just compare the word comrade with kama. Kama means love in Tamil, and hence it's a plain fact that comrade evolved from Tamil only. Coming back to Cameroon, it is said that Portuguese, who were the first Europeans to arrive at the Cameroon, called a place after a river populated with shrimps, which was said to be called as Camarões in Portuguese, and the river was said to be called as Rio dos Camarões. Shrimps are called Camarões only in Portuguese and not in other European languages. Portuguese being the first to come to Cameroon, this causes suspicion in our mind. The river should have originally been called after a village on the banks of the river, which was called Camanur. Since the Portuguese were fond of the specific species of shrimps in that river, they called the newfound species after the name of the river. That is how the shrimps came to be called as Camarões in Portuguese. I shall give one example. Red Sea is red because of the bacteria called Erythrea. But the sea was originally called Erythraean Sea, a Tamil name which means sea of burning waves. The specific bacteria found in the sea was called after the name of the sea, Erythraean.
A3.
Similarly, Cameroon shrimp was called after the name of the river, which by itself was called after the village Kamanur on its banks. From the discussions made so far, we find that Cameroonians were originally Tamils. If the West African people were themselves were Tamils, what about the East Africans?
What?
The names of the most African nations on the equator, that is, the tropical zone, are related to heat in Tamil. Sudan, Sud. Congo, Conde. Ethiopia, Ethiopomo. Eritrea. All are Tamil names related to heat, just to mention some examples. Hence, if you undertake to study all the native African tongues, it will definitely reveal that they all evolved from ancient Tamil.
Look at that.
As an ultimate truth, we come to understand that the North African ancient language was called Tamizh, and its writing system was based on the Indus writing system. The very name Tamizh resonates with the Tamil, and its writing system was Indus, and the Indus civilization was a Tamil civilization. This proves the fact that Tamil was the original language of the African continent too.
Wow, we got through 16 minutes, guys, and
Yeah.
it was very interesting. So for starters, I don't know much about Tamil, so I'm still brand new to this. Nikki's the one that actually introduced me to this language.
And that's kind of funny because it's not like I know lots of Tamil. It's just that I met someone from Tamil Nadu. Yeah, and that was...
How great is that, guys? Like, how awesome.
I never even knew that such a language existed. There was one time I thought that all of India spoke Hindi.
I thought that too, because whenever I go places and I meet Indians that are from India, you hear about Hindi, you know, and yeah, that was it for me.
Alright, so one of the things that I found interesting was that many of the countries in Africa, some of the names translated to heat in Tamil, like the more tropical countries, so that was dope. Yeah, very, very dope. I like the way how in the video the guy broke down everything to make us understand, and it was at a very easy to learn pace where I didn't need to stop the video to say, wait, what did he say? Even Richie was saying some of the words, or attempting some of the words.
I was catching my little practice.
This is about Cameroon speaking Tamil and how similar it is, you know what I mean, and the differences. And you know, obviously when you said deformed, I thought of our Kalikol, which is patois in Jamaica, Wagwan, what's going on. You know, I always say this in the beginning of the video, Wagwan guys, Wagwan is like so close to what's going on, and that's just a deformed version of English, right? So I thought of this Cameroon language to be like Tamil Creole. I have heard before that there are places in Africa that watch a lot of Tamil films, but I never knew that they had languages close to the Tamil language.
Yeah, I never knew that either, you know. Africa?
Yeah, but
Tamil?
I mean, like, they're not so very far apart though.
Yeah, but when you think about Africa, it doesn't matter where in Africa, right? But just when you hear the word Africa, you don't think of Tamil. Like, it doesn't match up, it doesn't coordinate. But now when you know
the history, now you know the history.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and to know that this is one of the oldest languages in history, and I've never known nothing about it.
It was kind of fun, you know, learning about all, you know, the history of the words and how things changed with time or with culture or country. So that was nice. I would think that if a Tamilian went to Cameroon, they would understand. You know, but it's one of 200 languages, so I'm not sure how many people in Cameroon speak this language, but I think they'll pick it up real easily. The first time I heard Tamil, I was like, whoa, what is that? It was almost like a song to me. It was so different. It was so different. I tried learning Tamil. I tried. I was learning so many languages at once, but I find that whenever I try learning languages with characters, it's a bit harder than those that don't use characters. With my friend from Tamil Nadu, we normally speak English and Tamil mixed together. So like each day he would probably ask, oh hey Nikki, you know, just like certain things like that, and you know, I'd have to respond.
She sings in Tamil, and I think you should sing for me.
I sing in Tamil.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy's calling me out. I cannot.
Yeah, sing one of the songs that you know in Tamil. Just give them a little piece, just a little piece.
So this is not like the original tune. Alright, so let's go. If I make a mistake, that's just
Drum roll.
Stop. Alright. Mun beva yenan beva ureva ureva mun beva yenan beva pupu vai na 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 kiti yenne nani nani ai. Alright, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
Ninjam somnede mundiva yenandiva. Alright,
Yeah, guys, yeah. So, yeah, I can't do that.
Another one.
Alright, so Argia sera at mera asilaya. Kana vil vande yendan vilkul kichi muta vilaya.
Hey, kucha video. Hey.
Vata maga. Alright, I'm not gonna.
Vata maka.
Alright, you know, I'm not so good, but
Can't be thinking about it. I don't want to think you see it.
yeah, but guys, this was really fun. Thanks
Yes.
again for asking us to react to this video.
I think this video is very awesome.
Yeah.
I really
And
like
you paid
this one.
attention because this guy has ADD. He was in it, you know, and participating, and yeah. So
Yeah.
it's-
Like I said, language is not my strong suit, but I'm always open to language. I am. I'm very open to language. Yeah.
Alright guys, if you did like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified every single time we upload a new video. That's it for now guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!